broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
You ain't got no bottle. Let's just be real.
Oh shit.
Let's just be real.
Let's just be real.
You ain't got no cash.
Yo, what up, AFTERBUZZ boy, DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio for the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta After Show. I'm joined by my favorite peoples in the whole wide world. We got Miss Kennelia Stradwick.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Nicolette Sensei, don't play Gaona.
Just be real, guys.
And Stephaune, I am Wallace.
You know you feeling it when your eyes closed?
And you're doing the chest bop. All right, y'all.
Let's be honest and real.
Let's be honest that we all damn well knew that Rasheed was going to knock on that goddamn door, and it's not going to be till next fucking week.
And the week after next week. 3 more weeks. Because they did this with the Jocelyn and Dime Piece fight. We waited 3 weeks for this.
This is going to be the word of tonight is let's just be real.
Let's just keep it real.
Can that happen?
Yeah.
Let's keep it real.
Let's keep it honest. Stephaune, you need to move that phone away from that microphone. Just keeping it real. I mean, that's
Why don't you
dramatic.
just take it off the table?
It's
Just
fucking
keeping it
dramatic.
real.
We might need it, you know what I mean?
Wow. I mean, why don't you stop advertising Arrowhead?
Let's be honest. The thought
Why
line
don't
might
we
go
all
off.
stop hating on Stephaune?
Whoa, no one was hating.
No one's hating.
He's in his feelings.
I'm super sensitive today, guys. I've now tossed my phone.
Let's just be honest.
Oh,
Let's just be
Oklahoma, where the
real.
wind comes sweet. Oh, no, it wasn't Oklahoma.
I don't even know what's
I know.
going on.
Are we from Oklahoma?
No,
That's
it
like
was
one
an
of those
inside
white
joke.
kid camps that Jesse went to when he was younger.
Like
You know.
Minnesota, Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
You're like,
Minnesota.
Now you don't want to be.
I went to one in Minnesota one time.
Did you?
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do? That's how y'all feeling today?
All right, let's talk about some other people who are also messy, messed up lives just like us. All right, so,
Let's just be real.
let's just keep it real. So it was like watching Godzilla. We had Revenge of the Titans here. Jocelyn and Jessica Pennies showed up.
I was thinking this was Wonder Woman and like Superwoman. I was like, what's going on?
Of the stripper world.
That's what I'm saying.
It was like a
Like
Marvel.
they did a remake.
Okay, but I'm just like, Jocelyn, you know you are my ratchet queen. However, you can't come at Jessica Dime talking about the only place you can get to perform is your uncle's barbecue when last week you had to wait for Kalina to open up her
barbecue.
space.
This is my thing. This is my thing. What bothered me is Dime really wasn't coming at you sideways. Like, she really was just trying to understand, like, you know, why we really can't just be real, girl. Like, you know, I really did know you. Like, I done
But at this
dropped you
point, she
off,
came in
like-
with a sucker face, though. She was like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not really.
she did with the head bob.
Well, at this
I mean,
point,
she was
she
just like,
couldn't
what's
be
up?
like, hey! Like, she had to be like,
And you already been talking trash behind her back. I mean,
and like then Jocelyn started just throwing the money for no reason. Like, girl,
Which, like, okay, if you're gonna really stunt on the bit, you know what I mean? Like, you
Throw
out here, you
hundreds,
throw hundreds,
okay.
not some crusty little ones that look like you might have got them from working last night.
you think she got hundreds to throw?
I mean, she claims.
she claims
No.
they have $1 million business. So.
Oh Lord.
People be out here pulling their life savings out to walk around with wads
They
like,
do.
what?
they get the whole check in cash.
And like, they won't let you near that money because that's their life savings. I'd be like,
I just be confused.
you doing?
let's just
like,
be honest.
I just really be confused sometimes. Like, some guy will just come out the pocket with like a bunch of like hundreds, and then the rest are like pretty much 20s. And I'm just like, do you have an ATM account?
No.
Like,
No.
I'm just confused. Like, do you feel special that you just pull out
Yes.
cash? This
Yep.
is probably
Yep.
your rent money. I'm confused.
Probably. And they probably hadn't even paid the rent
Whatever.
yet, so they could walk around with the walk.
That's all the money that they have to their name. That's it. That's all the money they have to their name.
And then some of them liquefy and put around their neck. And I'm like, if you get that stolen, yeah.
Wait, what?
They be having their life savings around their neck. Then they cash it in for money.
Oh, like jewelry. Yeah. I was like trying to picture the cash.
What we're talking about is complete and utter ignorance.
That's true.
And welcome to the Love and Hip Hop After Show. Okay, so basically, Dime says, you know, you acting like you don't know me. Bitch, I used to drop you off at your mama's house in Fort Lauderdale. And fact check. Yeah.
I love that.
I mean, I do know that she is from Fort Lauderdale, and I've heard some people talking about that she used to be running them streets with her brother. And
I feel like she wouldn't say that. You know what I'm saying?
Not.
Like, that's something you just wouldn't just say if it really didn't happen.
Of course not.
Or what would it hurt Jocelyn to say, yeah, we hung out? It wouldn't hurt her.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
what I understand.
like, you're already
Jocelyn's
owning up that you guys exchanged saliva.
Exactly. You
Right.
should just claim
Vaginal
her
juices, like-
to be cool.
That's what
because
I'm not getting. I just don't get how Jocelyn thinks it's really going to tarnish her by saying, yeah, you're right, we did kick it back in the day when I was in Miami, but you know what, I've outgrown it and I don't want to hang with her no more. Like, that wouldn't hurt her.
Since we're keeping it real, I feel like the situation is that Jocelyn is jealous of Dime.
Of what? For what?
They both, okay,
Her
Dime has a
enunciation.
way bigger booty, okay? Let's just be real. Okay, a bigger booty. They have the same fake hairs. Like, they both were strippers. They both have some moves, and they both rap. It's intimidating to Jocelyn.
I know.
Yes,
I know what else it
Jocelyn
is, too.
clearly is on a higher level if we're gonna go there with levels. But at the same time, I think it's jealousy.
And Jocelyn can't do it without Stevie. Dime is actually making an effort to do things by herself, even though she hasn't gotten that far. But Jocelyn can't really say that. She can't be like, I came here, I'm doing this by myself, I don't need Stevie. No, she knows she needs Stevie. Like, she needs this.
I think there's a level of embarrassment on Jocelyn's behalf. I think, you know, when you were that broke, because let's keep it real, let's be honest.
Oh my God. That song will never go away.
But no, keeping it real, it's like if she had to drop you off anywhere, that means that you don't have a car. So that means you couldn't afford a car, and she could. So Jocelyn was in her hardest times.
Dude, but she was, I mean, you out here talking, you have owned up that you was, you know, struggling the stripper life. Like, at this point, you know what I mean? Like, I can assume that you was on the bus or taking a car, something like, you know what I mean? Own up to that. That was my past. I ain't there no more. I'm in black cabs, you know what I mean? Or whatever the fuck she be driving in. She ain't there no more. So the struggle ain't real.
But she's trying to separate herself.
She
so
is.
this is like the ghost of Christmas past. You know, you can't have the ghost showing up. You know what I'm saying?
She gotta shoot this bitch.
I gotta kill her because she the only one who know. When I used to stay at my mama's house in Fort Lauderdale, and I have no car.
But Jocelyn's acting like we don't know this. Like, she's acting like she's hiding a story that nobody knows about.
I mean,
or that we care about. Or that we care about.
personally, I just thought she was from another country.
Puerto Rico.
I just thought she just came from another country and she didn't have no family, nothing.
But her mama lived here, apparently. I mean,
yeah, apparently. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't know Nazi, so.
Well, girl, you should have Lucius lined her down by the river. Because the bitch gonna run around talking to you. Now she best friends with Carly
Empire
Rae.
reference.
You done.
How did Iggy Azalea make it then? If these girls, they. Anyway, go ahead. That's off the subject.
Yeah,
She found-
Iggy was there too, though, in the same.
She got the right dick.
True.
She wasn't messing with the tricks.
True.
All right, so she said 4 years, and that's all you can come up with. You made Jocelyn mad. She poured liquid all over her, and we went to the next scene where Jocelyn went outside, heated, and Stevie's just chilling on his phone. She tells Stevie about Jessica and how she was talking sideways, and then how apparently she was like, yeah, and you didn't even want to fuck that bitch anyways because you said she was fat. And I'm looking like, well, what happened to the baby that he wanted to put up in her stomach?
And you let her come in your house, so they get. These people really, you've got to knock it off. She came in your house, she was eating your girl punani, but it's a big deal because you didn't want to have sex with her because she's fat. Jocelyn, knock it off, girl. Stop it. Because she wasn't too fat for you.
So then we find out some interesting things. Apparently Stevie's been making a lot of business deals. So he's going to be working with Puffy, which we did hear that. So he's going to be a hitman again. We got Stevie then is working with some investors on a new movie titled That Time of the Month.
And thank God Jocelyn said it for me, because I was thinking in my head, like, girl, I was like, what title is this? Like, this gonna be mood swings. Like, I feel you, girl. I didn't know what he was talking about either.
He was okay. So he said scores and soundtracks. That makes sense.
Who said that?
Stevie said, I've done scores and soundtracks in the past, blah, blah. I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. He's like, so this is going to be my producing and directing debut.
Yeah, executive producer.
So these central casting extras that white men that they pulled in to sit around this table, we really are supposed to believe that somebody said, we believe in Stevie J, no disrespect to the big homie, so much that we want you to have your directorial debut
on our dime.
On our dime. We're investing. They're investors.
Well, backtrack. Stop. He came into the meeting with a book bag on. I've never been.
With a bedazzled.
Stop.
With them Versace sunglasses.
He put a blazer on.
Thank God Jocelyn came and beat us. Oh, fuck.
Thank God I did not buy those sunglasses.
Jocelyn is who I want to come to. I mean, I'd be like, girl, you have to be a little quieter than you were at the last meeting. But show up looking just like that, because that's all. Everyone was just looking at her. Like, yeah, she.
Because she was mesmerized. She was like staring into the sun. She was like, I was so proud of Stevie because of all the people who look like they know what they're doing, and I quote. And I think that's just because they was white. White people in suits, and she was like, I'm comfortable. What they say?
Not even talking about talent. Talking about all the money that they want to make. But shout out to Amika's daughter talking about where did Mona get all these white people from to sit in suits and act like they know who the fuck Stevie and Jocelyn are.
Central casting.
Central casting be coming through. Didn't they help out Donald Trump for his election rally in New York?
Yeah, sure did.
They did.
He hired extras.
He did.
He certainly did.
Celebrity Apprentice, that motherfucker.
I cannot.
And then the next thing on that, just before we move off it, how's Stevie gonna say, well, I'm ready to sign this contract. Where is it? Blah, blah.
No right reading, no lawyer present.
But Demetrius had looked over it. The black dude in there, his manager, he said, what was his name? Dante?
Wait, that was his manager sitting in between the investors?
Because the white dude was like, your manager, we've been working with the Demetrius, whatever his name is.
Whatever his name was.
And he was like, yeah, you had been working with him. And then, so it sounded like Demetrius already looked over the contract.
He didn't have no lawyer present.
Yo,
Demetrius did it.
He didn't need a lawyer.
Read the contract.
He had Jocelyn on his shirt.
Renard
that is fucking love right there, y'all. Like, and let's keep it real. I've been to Redbox one too many times. There are some movies out there that I can totally picture an investor saying, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care what they do.
Yeah. But you know what though? I have a couple of comedy friends who've done Redbox movies for $5,000 to $10,000. So
yeah,
that's how much you can get a movie on a Redbox for $5,000.
And if anybody has
Amazon
been listening,
Prime.
So these investors, you're saying we're all putting up $1,000 each?
All right.
No, actually, you didn't watch Shark Tank last season? Stevie and Jocelyn went on Shark Tank to pitch this movie idea. I'm just kidding.
Oh, Doug.
Stephaune was like, he did?
My head almost exploded just now.
He did?
Thank God for the hat. My head was starting to explode. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, my God. All right. So Jessica Dime is at an open mic night with Carly Red and Margot. Margot was going full Marvin the Martian on this one. Like, she literally spray painted the sides of her head.
I was like, I'm really liking this natural look. And then they did a close-up. I'm like, why is she spray painting her head?
How did she do that so fast?
Do what?
Like, well, how does she get those colors in and out so fast?
It's like this chalk stuff that people be using.
So you, like, rub it in?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then wash it out.
Is that harsh?
She really ain't got nothing to do during the day.
Like, it really are like this? Is it really like this?
Girl, I mean, you see my hair, bro.
Y'all let us know if y'all know how to get the orange stuff. Kennelia want to know.
Because it's so fat. No, I wouldn't. I'm too over that shit.
Can you please one day
Girl.
Come in as Margot.
Please come in as Margot.
I will get fired. I will get the ramifications will be unmatched. I couldn't do that.
You guys, I'm just mad at this. I'm mad at this open mic because this was not no small open mic. This was a middle of a club and they just blocked out one section. Okay.
Yeah.
And then they had the lights around it like this is an open mic, and it was awkward as shit. And I cannot with any of these places not being poppin'. Like I cannot.
Maybe that's the Atlanta open mics.
You know, like because
There was 5 people in there.
no.
There was a couple hood dudes in the back. Did you see him? There was like some super
yeah,
hood.
With their
they
ones,
followed her.
Yeah, one I was like-
ready like.
Because the thing is,
Did we throw ones at these strippers?
Really good.
can we give her suspenders?
I know.
Because
Can you
her
pull
ass.
up those in the back of your jeans, girl? Like we are not.
Or call
trying to
K
see
Michelle
the booty crack
and find out where K Michelle get her jeans from.
Right.
So,
What about her song?
well, wait a minute before we get to that.
It was better than Ashley's.
Margot says,
Guys.
you know, I met Jessica Dime at a party, and you know, I just felt like she was a really free spirit.
No, she was talking about Carly.
She said that
not
about
Jessica.
Carly.
Translation.
Red.
Margot said that about Carly?
Yes, that's why I
And by
said she
free
really don't even know her. Free spirited, all right. She's gonna say everything that you tell her.
She'll feel free to sell your spirits.
She's gonna tell everyone your spirits, okay?
She got together with the three of them got together, and it probably took all of 4 minutes before
Everything.
Carly was like, "So, Mimi, let's get to it." So you said you threw at Mimi? Tell her, Margot.
I mean, I don't want to talk shit about anybody, but every time I've been around Mimi, I just feel like she's bullshit.
Oh my gosh.
I just feel like Carly and Nico should date. I feel like for next season's plot, this would be like really epic. They would just be the perfect messiest couple.
Honestly.
I think they would fall out of relevance.
No, Carly is
They were
messy,
just off the cliff.
but I would never wish that on nobody.
Even Nico.
I would never wish Nico on anybody.
Oh, okay.
Carly
No.
really just got that snake face.
Because he
that snake
is
smile.
the
She's
damned
like,
of all dams.
Carly tells
Girl,
Jessica to
can't.
spill all of Jocelyn's tea without a drop. She sure does. Talking about licking the coochie and all
Everything.
this. Margot ain't mad about that.
Exactly. You're not mad about that, but you're mad that Nico did a sex
So
tape.
you
It's the
associate
same.
yourself with that, but you don't want anything
just
to
too
do
proper.
with Mimi.
Well, you know why that is. It's because there was a slight, and I could be off, but I think there was a slight connection made between Margot and Jessica Dime on a sexual level.
What?
I do think so.
I just think Margot's a free spirit.
Her spirit is free.
But you know, sometimes free spirit will.
Yeah. No, you're right.
When people say that, they mean other things. Broke being one of them. That's when you broke. You just say you're a free
I'm
spirit.
a free
but then,
spirit. I don't like to be, you know.
I'm such a free spirit.
I don't have any boundaries.
Like you
or
go over to
walls.
Margot's house and like she has like
hair
playing
hanging
and like
through
she's
the
making like a
ceilings.
clay like face
I think Margot digs
with no
the
shoes or
stripper
socks
Her
on.
hair is like
I
hanging
didn't
over
see
the
that,
shower.
Stephaune.
Star Galaxy
definitely
leggings.
has like little flashes of lesbian vibe.
I did not see her giving Jessica the eye.
Real quick right when they kind of get introduced.
Stephaune, is this
She
another
did
one
not
of
give
the...
Jessica Dime the eye.
It's one of these moments.
It's real
again.
quick. It's real quick. That's terrible. Anyway,
All right.
go ahead.
So Jessica Dime performs her smash single, So Disrespectful.
And she disrespected us with it.
It wasn't
terrible. Horrible.
It was an
wasn't that
open
bad.
mic.
I
It was
mean,
better than
I was
a
not mad
lot of
at
the
it.
people
Yeah.
we've seen perform.
It's open mic.
And it seemed like she was doing it live. So
Yeah,
already
I was not mad at her.
I'm giving that props. Because
you don't,
then
you don't give 3,000% at an open mic. I don't care what field you in. Rapping,
true.
singing,
like-
but
comedy.
it's not an open mic. This is like a real performance because you know it's going to be aired on national television.
My thing
with
is,
Love and Hip Hop editors.
It wasn't bad.
like, my thing, well, no, never mind, actually.
So
Not
she
even
wants
there.
to be a rapper. Is that what we've deduced?
That what she did on the stage was rapping. Okay.
Okay.
So then she calls Carly and Margot up on stage, and
Carly
she
could've
wanted to
stayed
throw
in.
Margot under the shade, wanted to throw Margot under the bus, and was like, even though this was so planned, but it was just like, oh, Margot, why don't you show everybody, you know, what you can do? Oh, I'm not prepared. I don't even want to start a war.
Oh, I'm not prepared. You
Hold on.
played off the aux cord, right? Okay.
It wasn't bad either.
Well, yeah, because of the damn auto tune, you couldn't hear her. She was lip singing. You cannot
can you
sing.
hear nowadays,
She was
though?
doing an Ashley Nicole. She was singing
did.
this far away, like gonna start a war.
She said mention the
Now,
white
here's
horse.
the thing. I hated Jessica Dime's performance. I thought Margot's performance was decent.
Yeah, because she came after someone who was rapping.
They were both the same, guys.
She was
It
not
was an
even
open
singing.
The
mic.
thing is Margot had a lot more, like,
Yeah, she was dramatic.
Like, and then, you know, Dime was just like,
Margot's got to get
So it
a
was,
better
like,
outfit,
different.
though. Just period.
Marvin the Martian. That's what she was going for.
She just wore that to that event.
Oh, okay. We're just gonna make excuses for everyone tonight.
I'm just trying to listen, I understand how it is to go up and perform in front of people when you're just doing it. So
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
give that, but neither one of them were bad. We've seen
they were
worse
not
on
bad.
this show.
Yeah. I mean,
we
Ashley
have
Nicole
seen worse.
was bad.
Remember when Carly Rae had a
These were not
showcase?
bad.
No, I
Remember
erased
Nico
that
and
from my
them's
mind.
video?
Nico had a video.
Yes. Remember Erica Mena in New York performing?
No, you just watch
And
your
her
mouth.
and Santan. We've seen
Just watch your mouth.
performances
Erica
on
Mena
these
can do whatever
shows,
she
guys.
wants.
All right. Nasika.
Yeah, that was terrible.
All right. So we move from that. Jessica Dime goes to talk to Mimi. She's like, yo, girl, you know, I'm trying to be a rapper and you ain't doing nothing. Mimi's like, I'm over here lining ducks up for you. I've been spending these past 3 months. I know I ain't tell you something. I've been through personal things. Bitch, and my manager come to me talking about, I've been going through some personal things. Bitch, I don't care. I didn't sign that on the motherfucking
Right, I'm not
contract.
asking you how you're doing. I'm asking you what we do.
Bitch, I'm not a therapist. I am your
Right.
client.
Like,
What the fuck?
that's the last thing I'm trying to hear you going through some personal problems. Like,
I'm not asking how you do it. I'm asking how we do it.
Like,
That's
what's-
hilarious.
what we
That's
doing?
good.
But I will say Jessica had me dying. She said, you know, and I went and seen Jocelyn the other day and she was throwing her lunch money at me. I was like, girl. her
Which
lunch
is why you can't say, "Oh, I want you to be my manager. Tell me about what you're doing."
And then you're
'Cause-
spilling tea.
Right. You can't go into that. You gotta be like, "Oh, you ain't got nothing new for me. I'm out."
But apparently she spilled that tea because she was sitting there like, am I not working with Stevie because of Jocelyn?
Okay. So she
Clearly.
did have somewhere to go with that.
But you're not working with Stevie because he signed a deal with Diddy, and that's probably the real reason why. But anyways, so
and
she
Stevie
says,
probably just wants nothing to do with it and he doesn't
Yeah.
care.
she says, you know, girl, because if you ain't gonna make moves, I got other people lined up to work with me. Me like, who? And I'm sitting over here like, girl, I know you are not talking about Carly Damn Red, who sat up here talking about, I'm gonna start a record label and I'm gonna have Margot and Jessica collab.
Like, I really paused in real life. I'm like, she did not just say she's having a record label.
What happened to the damn clothing store?
In the beauty shop.
And the
Makeup. She said she had makeup.
I cannot.
Carly Red, a businesswoman, y'all.
Businesswoman not making anything.
Nice job.
I work on Skid Row with people that all were like 18 different things before this moment. You know,
I
They're
mean,
like, yeah, you know,
I do
I used to
multiple
be
things
this
too,
and
but
that.
at least I'm realistic what I do. Like, she over here really wanted to be an A&R of her own label.
First of all, Carly.
I'm slightly perturbed though at Jessica Dime with all this. What are you gonna do for me? You ain't producing. Okay, you moved from Miami or Memphis, whatever you're trying to make it be, to Atlanta. It's only been 2.5 months, right? In the 2.5 months, let's say
You cussed out Jazzy Faye.
You cussed out Jazzy Faye at his studio.
Yep.
Brought to you by Mimi, nonetheless. If you think that Jazzy Faye in Atlanta, the word ain't spread on you, you know how difficult it is to get a meeting for you now?
But that's just musically. Let's keep it real. She's shooting Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Right there, she could be doing parties all week.
That's why she need Don and not a Mimi. You ain't trying to do music.
You need a booking agent.
You need a booking
Right.
agent.
You ain't trying to do music. You cussing out. You acting a fool when it comes to your career. You just need to be, you know.
Because
coulda did both.
A
She
manager
coulda
gonna try and develop her though.
Yeah, and she could have been with Mimi to be a manager, and while Mimi's doing the music career stuff, Dawn could have been sending her out on booking dates. You can have both.
And then you ain't starving, but you also can't bite the hand that's trying to feed you and then turn around and say, why you did that, hand?
But see,
You ain't doing nothing.
Dawn is trying to be the manager. So
That's true.
Well, but
Donnie
Mimi
never
spilled the
managed
tea and was like, yo, she ain't a manager, she a booking agent. So
Right.
then now I think Jessica should go to Dawn and be like, look, girl, don't try to pull no covers over my eyes. I heard about you.
Yeah, if you want to book me, but We're not gonna sign a deal.
And take your cut, and we just work that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to sign with Carly Red anyway for a 5-album deal. Carly Red is delusional.
No, Carly be signing the modeling
She made the record
deals.
label up in her head on the spot.
On the spot.
Yeah, but that's why I fuck with her. She's around these girls, and she's like, all these hoes trying to create life plans. I'm gonna create whatever hole I can. She lived her life prophecy.
My first artist.
Whatever she can shove in a hole, she there. She then that can work both ways.
The thing about her is that she says everything with extreme confidence.
She believes in herself.
I can't.
Man. You got to. You got to believe in yourself, though. She was like, first artist to sign a Carly Red's record company.
And I mean, she said artist.
But what is it going to be called?
Did she mention or something? Did she say?
Hot out here.
Red
I think I was yelling when she said
Wait,
it.
what? Red Eye?
Red Hots. I can't even say it. Red Hot.
Red Hot Records.
Red Hot Records.
Red Hot Records. I just see it up in the lights.
Carly, you try to steal my idea, I'm going to come in.
It's good as gone.
Bye.
Everything.
Oh, you know she'll take it.
they
She
steal
takes
it every
If it's going to say it on here, it's good as gone.
They stealing everything. Dang.
So Mimi goes and meets up with Dawn, and they're talking about Jessica Dime. Dawn says, honey, you can't even manage your own life arguing with everybody out here. Okay, true. You right. But bitch, you ain't a manager either. Couldn't even get our Vivid video over 100K views.
Which I didn't have a problem with Dawn saying those things. That's true about Mimi. She's her mess and spilled all into the streets. But she opened up by saying, this woman with a pea brain. See, now why are you going there? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's when you want to slap it.
With a pea brain.
I ain't talking to you like that.
You know how Mimi, with a pea brain.
That was uncalled for. But then she shaded Jazzy Faye.
Right, like, I'm going to send the hottest producer's record to you. Talk about Jazzy Faye. Bitch, what have you done in comparison to Jazzy Faye's life?
Right, girl.
Okay.
Who are you again? You only have one name. We don't even know your last name.
Oh, we don't know Dawn's
You're
last
just
name.
Dawn.
If I Google you, a soap detergent would come up. Like, calm down.
The detergent is more famous than you.
We don't know Dawn's last name.
You're just Dawn, and we don't even think about you. She is literally a thought.
Sun done set, bitch. Bye. She says, I can get a bitch $30,000 a week. Yeah, stripping. Like,
I mean,
no one's paying for, you know, and this ain't no
last
shade.
week it was 7,000. Now it jumped up to
30,000. Talk about no one's paying for Jessica Dime. Like, as a performer, singing, rapping performer, to get her in at a club, and she gonna bank out with $30,000. There's no where are they doing that at? You might be able to sell her out to Dubai, but they're gonna expect something different.
She added the escort service in there. I love that we pretend like they're not.
The bottom of the
like the escort service is not real. These women are prostituting themselves.
She did not sign on to be a prostitute.
But if she signs up with Dawn, I would question that contract.
She slept with Jocelyn for money.
She's sleeping with these broke dudes for
don't be
money
bringing up
all
her
the
past.
time.
Okay.
She brought up
Stephaune, somebody done probably slept with you for a couple sandwiches and something. That don't keep it real. Stephaune.
And if anybody who's listening to us saying keep it real is probably drunk by now.
Stephaune.
I mean, I'll at least pull out the Tostino's pizza.
Shoot. Let's keep it all the way.
Thank God for this new era when you could just say,
no.
I'm gonna call you that Uber.
Mm-hmm.
There
Uber,
is no sandwiches.
Well, bitch, who needs an Uber is Ashley Nicole. She done asked Rashida to show up at her performance. Now, this is what I was mad at, because these performances, I'm not an open mic. That's a smaller number of people versus this is your performance, your debut performance. Now, bitch, what I'm also mad at is your outfit from the Pleasure Chest.
Well, Kirk picked it out.
Kirk picked it out because she said the first outfit was trashy and this was classy, and I'm looking like Beyonce done ruined everybody.
If you wanted to make that classy, first of all, crop it here, put on some pants that aren't see-through, and maybe have the lace top on.
And Erica Mena.
We're talking about a child who does not have a single clue as to what's going on in life.
Oh, literally, she's like a powder puff girl. Like that's what I really think. Like, guys, bubblegum, sing.
just was. I was just like.
So she performs literally.
I was so confused.
Lip syncing. Now Margot at least like put some sort of like in her facial expression. Ashley was just like.
Look, dropped the mic and was still going. Picked it back up.
Poor thing. She was trying.
I mean, yeah. I'd understand if she was doing a little bit more choreo.
Okay.
Because
it was a slow
there
song.
There were times I was doing my choreo and I forgot to rap while I was doing my choreo and I was like, shit.
And it's a slow song.
True.
Yeah, you rapping.
Well, and yeah, you couldn't hear what I was saying.
It's a ballad.
You didn't get the words.
And then I was really confused about the guy that was sitting in the chair doing like interpretive dance. Like I thought he was just gonna sit there and she would come do like a little grinding on him, but then he was like,
I'm mad.
He knew the cameras were on. This was his
she was like breaking his shoulders and stuff. I'm like, this isn't America's Got Talent.
Yeah, he did.
No, I was mad she was trying to make it into a music video, like her walking away with somebody and the other two were like, oh. Like, this is not a music video.
Oh my goodness.
This is not a performance. This is like you're in your basement just putting on a show at the age of 12.
So we agree that this was just a train wreck. It was a
disaster.
Now that's what I call a performance. Rashida, what did you think? Because I really want to hear feedback.
Why was she talking like that to her?
I want your help.
I want to slap her.
I'm really looking for a mentor.
Like, girl, why are you talking in
And
that
I just
voice?
like there were so many people here. I'm like, I
They sound like the brave little toaster. Like, calm down.
the brave little toaster.
You be looking around like,
I haven't seen that.
who are you talking about?
Netflix.
I'm looking for some feedback.
Like, Minnie Mouse, shut your mouth. Rashida says, well, here's some tips, bitch. Hold the mic to your mouth when you're singing. And she's like, what? Like, everybody uses a backing track to back their vocals, not to to perform, bitch. This is, you are not Britney Spears. This is not the Piece of Me tour, girl. Like, sit down.
Lord.
Several.
You ain't done nothing yet. You can't lip sync yet.
So it doesn't matter. You're still going to sign me.
Maybe, bitch. The fuck? I'm just sitting here
I
like,
would not sign somebody.
Rashida's trying to get, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and she giving a justification to every little thing. I just learned about this in therapy, y'all. She said, you know, she cute. The backing tracking was a little bit too loud, but I heard a little bit of her voice, so, you know, she might be able to make me some of that money.
What? If I was Rashida and I claimed to be a boss bitch, I'd be like, girl, no, I'm going to put you aside until you think you can come a little bit harder, then maybe we'll talk about it. But until then, you're not signed to D-Lo and you need to get it together because that performance was a hot-ass mess.
She said with the right dermatologist and a stylist, she'll work. What are we saying?
Dissing her? Like, just let her go.
I.e., she's going to be hosting parties. Yeah. That's what Rashida was like. Just let her host some parties and call it a day.
Host what parties?
And go to Utah when Carly Rae was.
Guys, but the thing is, Ashley says,
I hope Kirk told you that we're going on a promo tour, you know, because, like, we're family.
The only person looking like that was Erica. She was like, family.
They're just like, bye, bitch.
Move.
I'm sitting here and then Rashida's still talking about, ooh, this girl getting on my nerve, but, you know, we might be able to make some money out of her. What are we talking about?
Rashida's out of her mind, and we all now clearly are watching her slowly just peel away and unravel into like a complete buffoon.
She was looking cute though. I mean,
she always looking cute. We say that every week. God bless you, Rashida. The Lord has blessed you.
She could get
her part was looking a little Moses on the top.
Look at everybody else in the event. Okay, come on.
Come on now.
But that's all she living off of though. Trying to, she look, okay. Stop making poor decisions. This is terrible.
So she goes up to Kirk, a.k.a. Mr. Promo. She says to him, so you going on a promo tour? What is really going on, Kirk? What is really going on? Because don't have me out here looking crazy, bitch. You already been done for the past 2
You know what I'm mad about is when somebody says, I mean, I just agreed to it right now. No, you didn't.
Who agreed to what? That's what Kirk said?
Yeah. I just agreed to it right
before
now.
the performance. Just before the performance.
No, you didn't.
Did someone walk into the club and was like, wow, the fucking turnout here is amazing. Let's just... You signed a 5-year record?
Sign
like
a 6-city state tour.
Why even say that? I'd be so confused.
You know why he says that?
Like,
these are guys who have zero respect for the woman that they're with. Zero. I can say anything and she'll buy it. This just happened, baby.
What's the metro station in Atlanta? She doing a promo tour at each stop.
Oh, it's
Bus station.
it's not the bar. That's Oakland. I know it's that. No, it's
I can't think of what it is.
that one. You know what it is.
Oh my god. So then Rashida and Erica go and meet up. Rashida says, he's gonna go on this. Oh well, first of all, they take her to go look at this chateau charade that's being built right now
For hundreds of thousands of dollars in Atlanta.
and it's not finished, and it should be finished.
Right.
So Rashida says, they're going on this promo tour. Erica's like, hold on, what? She said, but I know he won't do nothing. He ain't that dumb because she's a thought. Have we looked at the goddamn track record? This is what he looks for.
Scrappy is with a thought now.
Turn the thought into a girlfriend.
Okay.
Literally.
happens.
Erica says, she starts getting into Rashida's head, and she says, yes, bitch, you should be worried. Bitch, I mean, I would be worried. I'd be worried. Bitch, Kirk can't fucking... If Kirk was managing a male artist, I would still think he was fucking around. I'd be like,
For real.
Kirk,
I gotta watch that dude.
If Kirk worked at fucking SeaWorld, I would still be wondering, like,
With Shamu, you like, Kirk.
I would
You and
stop-
Shamu.
I'd
His
be-
Adam's apple do look like a fin.
Okay.
Okay. It is.
No, but Rashida's killing me. She like, okay. She said that she don't trust
In the
Kirk.
water like this.
Oh my goodness.
His third flipper.
Oh, Nemo. Kirk Nemo. Just the one fin that worked.
Nemo Frost.
Oh my gosh.
So she says she don't trust the dude. She says that, she's feeling like, what'd she tell him? You don't have the best track record. Don't have me looking crazy. Her friend says, remember the nanny, remember the cabin, remember
in the two-bedroom apartment in
the
Buckhead.
time?
and then she like, should I be worried? I wish you would sleep right now. Make you wake up and take out the trash.
You know what's that thing called when they can shove that in you and you
Yes.
stop breathing through the pen out your neck?
A trach.
Tracheotomy.
You should get trached. I learned it on Grey's Anatomy, guys.
Yes, I want to be able to do
show.
that to some people.
No, but for real.
It's creepy.
Oh, should I be worried? Is that how
Yes.
she
I
ended
mean,
that?
yes, you should be, Stephaune.
I'm worried.
I'm worried.
I'm
I
worried.
don't even know Kirk or Rashida.
Rashida's so worried that she can't sleep at night, looking like the damn meme off Instagram, just sitting up in the bed like. Rashida wakes up. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna do. You know what? I ain't gonna call his cell phone. I'm gonna do the most. And I love the shout out to Big Sean, the song Research. And she on her computer,
Pissed, though.
she called the Hampton Inn. She was like, could I get Kirk Frost room? And all of a sudden, Ashley picked.
Bubblegum. It's Ashley.
You know how inconvenient and annoying it is to be woken up out your sleep with stress because your dumb ass dude was on me? That's the worst.
It
You be
really
like,
is. You can't sleep on this side. You turn over. You can't sleep on that side.
You can't sleep. Oh,
We all
worse.
A public service announcement.
PSA.
If you have to do research on the hotel room because you weren't given like a direct line
you weren't
by your
given-
man,
Oh no, she didn't call his phone because she said she didn't want to.
No.
She
it ain't
called the
about her
room.
calling. If your man is on tour and he's saying, "Baby, we just landed at Holiday Inn Express in Greensboro,
I better know your
Alabama,"
room number, the phone number to your
that
room.
should just be given.
I want to know who the
Matter
bitches
of
are
fact, you
that are
shouldn't
cleaning
even
your
be
bed.
sleeping. You should be sleeping calm because you just hung up from your husband. Like, night, baby, love you too, love you too.
Nah, with a dude like Kirk, he could have called her and be like, everything's all good, and he still would have been in the room. Right. She would have had to get the phone. She would be like, FaceTime the room, and he would have been like, he still would have done everything that he's doing now. It's Kirk, guys.
I don't believe Kirk and Ashley are sleeping together. We're going to find that out coming up.
I don't either.
But this is the thing.
I don't think Kirk getting no box.
I think Kirk still gets ass in every city, just not from Ashley.
Oh, so you think Ashley like legit is not giving none?
Oh, I think that she would do anything. Anybody that answers the phone and goes, "It's It's Ashley would do anything you say. Because who answers the phone like that? For real.
That's true.
Really happy people.
Listen, if
At that hour, Rashida sleeps.
if
So
any of you guys watching are sleeping with Kirk, shame on you.
We watching you.
Kirk gets ass, guaranteed. Just not Ashley.
Shame, shame, shame.
Oh man, so Rashida and Erica show up at the Holiday Inn Executive Suites, and the front desk girl was just so excited. She was like, "Oh my god!"
It's like it's the boss bitch. She is the boss bitch.
She already had Kirk's number and everything. She was like, "I got that girl."
Slipped it to her.
Came upstairs, and that bitch looked trifling.
No, she did. Like, girl, he up there.
But, okay.
And you know she got her extra hyped up because Rashida went up to that door a little extra angry. Like,
Oh, she was walking fast too. Like,
I feel it.
that trench coat, ring the alarm.
Am I wrong for you to feel like when you do your research and you say Kirk Frost's room, right? Should they not say which one? Because if it's, let's say it's both
Under multiple rooms.
oh no, one of them told them ahead of time. Make sure it gets directed to the correct room.
Make sure it gets directed to Ashley's room.
Kirk is in the production room right now. He's in the conference room
Like
downstairs
punked
eating donuts.
With Ashton Kutcher. Just like,
Punked Ramona Scott. Your whole lives have been punked.
Yeah, he's not in there. He's not in there with her. It's gonna be some raggedy dude.
or she's just in here by herself making
Yeah.
videos. Like,
I was vining.
Yeah, she
like-
was on Instagram.
what are you guys doing in here? I was taking selfies. I was just doing videos of myself. I don't want you in here.
How dare you come in here? How dare you? Like next week, she's like trying to stop her from coming in the room. Like, bitch, I'm paying for this room.
Right.
On that note, let's head into predictions.
That's where we go now.
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I mean, this is like the 7th rude ass thing Ashley said to her. She says, "You're not coming in here." She done told you that you looked old, that your music was washed up. But she's going on tour with your husband. Do you want to look at my vagina? Talking about now, you're not coming in here.
The fuck?
Oh, talking about you're gonna sign me. I'm just looking at like, when is enough enough? At one point, when are we gonna see the boss bitch come back up?
Yeah, girl, because
Well,
you need to bring it out.
Because
boss
Stella
bitch
gotta get
card.
her groove back.
She can't hit her because Ashley looked like the type that'll really press charges.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna press charges.
And then she
You ain't gotta hit her. Put her out. Do something. You can do a lot of things that's not like physically violent.
Then she'll
but
just go
she'd
to
be
the
so
production room with Kurt. She put her out in
Probably
the
would be like, I have to sue because I'm emotionally drained.
You don't understand. From the day I met her, she has had nothing nice to say.
She's just so old, and I just don't understand why she has to be old and bitter.
She would totally do that. Rashida cannot hit that girl. She can't put her out. She can't do any of this.
All she can do is drop her from the label and say, goodbye, bitch. We ain't talking to you no more.
Meanwhile, Kirk probably said like 2 sentences this whole episode. Because that's all he has to say.
He's just gonna be like, Rashida, what are you doing?
Why are you calling me Mr. Promo?
Right.
She
Scrappy.
was the hot mess. That's why.
Scrappy got Bambi a mirrored music box or something. It's gonna have to open it up, see what's inside.
I'm just nothing.
We get Mimi apologizing to Jazzy Faye, and he says he wants to work with Tiffany Fox.
But he rubbed his beard, so does he want to work with her or does he want to work with her?
All of the above.
Okay.
That Mimi's down, but she'll make it happen.
Right. I'm not
I'm
down,
tripping
though.
that she only had one connect for real.
Yeah, she went back to Jazzy. She's like, I know people in the industry.
She went back to
I gotta
jail.
go fix this with Jesse.
And we're gonna get on the remix, little Scrappy.
Oh Lord. No, Margot.
Not with Mimi. So then we get Katie and Jock. And Jock brings her the divorce papers that are finalizing. How romantic.
But that's not the bitch I'm worried about.
Right. Right. Because that bitch been waiting.
He didn't even go over her house.
Cena's
I got the divorce you wanted.
papers.
She was like, oh.
I couldn't make it home last night. I was in the studio. Cena's studio apartment.
But then the real tea, because this actually seems like real tea.
Okay.
Kalina and Deb.
That's some
Yeah.
real
So
tea.
Kalina talking about wanting to get signed. Deb saying, you know, you think this is a good thing? Like, this is basically trash. You giving me all this drama in my life, and then Kalina throws at her like, who have you really worked with? I don't care if she hasn't worked with anybody after Nicki Minaj. She started Nicki Minaj's career, the launch of Nicki Minaj, like Kalina.
Or Kalina, why you didn't ask her this last week?
When you were going,
now I'm confused.
Or Kalina, why are you so mad that your husband doesn't work with you? It's not Dub's problem. Okay?
I know. That's why she acting like that.
Like she's just sour.
She needs to get over it.
Well, yeah, because then we get Tammy making an appearance back, talking about, I feel like you disrespecting Deb. Like, Tammy, where was this girl last year?
I always liked Tammy, though. She was a nice girl.
I like her. She's cute.
Yeah, I like her standing up for Deb because somebody needs to. Deb will kill Kalina.
But that's why she can't. Deb can't stick up for herself because she do the.
Right.
She get too mad and then all of a sudden
disappear. We'll be like, remember Kalina? That's a damn shame. What happened to that girl?
No. They say, remember Kalina? Like, no.
She should just call Diddy. Like, he giving out deals. He's reuniting everybody. They gonna need songs.
Diddy don't. When was the last time Diddy re-handed somebody a deal?
Stevie J.
Yeah, actually, look how long that took.
See? Come on back, Kalina. They need songwriters.
Kalina got another 15 years before she could sign back with Bad Boy.
Diddy's got to work on Cassie's new album.
She can write for Cassie.
She can write for Cassie, though.
That may actually work out in the end.
Get your money. How come we know this and she don't even do it? You know what I'm saying?
Because it's different when you're in the situation. You got to deal with a dude who's draining your life away. Just while she got a baby, she literally got a baby draining milk out her nipples. She got Tony over here scratching her fucking face up with his fucking nail.
You got to feed the baby every 2 hours. That takes a lot.
Yeah,
especially stressing after you lost $75,000 of all your money. Because we got our club. You stupid idiot.
Stephaune, she was trying to be supportive of her man. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Because if she wouldn't have given it to him, he would have been hitting her with that, you don't believe in my dreams and you not supporting me as the man of the house. And if she did give it to him,
well, he don't believe in her.
Sure don't. But she's a, you know how women, we're nurturing.
This is being smart. If it's 75 it's 75K in the account, you let them take 40 and go and find investors. We ain't just gonna be dead
Craig.
broke.
What was the dude's name?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What was his name? Kev.
The fact that he cuts his name short, I can't.
Kev.
On that
note, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys please help us out and check out our iTunes podcast and subscribe to us on iTunes. So that way, during the week, you guys can download and listen to us as you're driving around and whatnot. But also make sure you guys follow us at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can tweet me at DJ Jesse J.
Me at Kennelia.
Since I don't play.
And I am more fire.
Until next week, same time, same place. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.